How to stay super organized for 2015. It's Lauren, and today I'm going to be doing my organization video, which I've been promising you guys for a super long time now, and I've really been wanting to do this video. I really enjoy doing organization videos because I am personally a very organized person, so I like to kind of share my tips with you guys, and a lot of you guys wanted me to do this video for the new year because a lot of you guys are going back to school, or you guys just want to be organized for the new year. So I thought this was a perfect time to do this video, and I thought you guys would really enjoy it at this time. But for now, I'm going to be doing just a my tips and my advice for organizing your life and also organizing for school. So it's going to be for both aspects. So I hope you guys enjoy, and why don't we jump right on it. So I actually made a list here of all the things that I wanted to tell you guys when I was saying this video. So the first thing that I think is the most important thing, let me get it. I just think it's the #1 tip to staying organized, and it's a very obvious tip, but also a super helpful one as well. And that is a planner, because let's be real here, a planner is what keeps you organized for your whole entire year. I got this planner here. This is a cheaper planner. This one is from Target. For when I go to school next year, I definitely am going to be getting probably either a Kate Spade or a Lily Pulitzer, one of the more complex planners that have more to it. I've been wanting a planner like that for a super long time, but for now I decided just to buy this one. So like for example here, I have a day mapped out for me, and this says Monday the 25th. Now this is kind of like an example of what I do, and it will have my different subjects for school or what I'm doing for that day. And usually I have them in different colors. But I kind of have them in different colors. So I have math for blue, red for English, green for social studies, and then I have black for my finance class. So pretty much that is everything that I have here. And yeah, so that's just an example right here. And that's usually what I do, or sometimes if I'm lazy, I'll just write it in black. And crossing out your things when you're finished with them is such a great way to kind of feel more accomplished. So yeah, so I do that every day. I'll write my homework down, and it definitely helps me. And over here, I have my monthly planner. So down here is my January. I don't really have a lot going on in January, honestly, because it's kind of like a boring month and nothing really goes on. In yellow, I have highlighted school events and then, or school papers. I write down if I have a paper or a test due or something big. And then I have in orange my days where I am off of school, and then I cross out each day as it goes by. And I just think that's a great way to kind of map out your month. As you can see right here, I have some more things. This is April. So I always have everything mapped out for me ahead of time, so I will remember, because one of the reasons why I'm super organized is because I have really bad memory. The planner here is my YouTube planner. So if you guys have a YouTube channel, I guess this is a really good tip. This one here I got from Target as well. I love this planner, and this is a monthly planner. So this one just has months in it. So I will show you guys my January calendar. So right here I have my January calendar, and I pretty much just have all my video ideas for the month of January. There they are, and I have everything listed out for you guys. I try to stick with a Monday-Thursday schedule, but obviously I have school and I can't always stick with Monday-Thursday. I usually put what days I want to film my videos and what days I want to edit them and stuff like that, and then I also put what videos I want to schedule. So I like to just schedule down everything that I want to do with my YouTube channel in a monthly planner. So this is definitely a great help if you guys have a job and you have a lot going on. You can definitely buy a little monthly planner. My last planner thing is this here. I swear this is the last calendar thing I have in my room, but this I put right next to my mirror over here in my room, and this is a whiteboard one. And so this is more of like a visual for me to see every day what I'm doing. And this is another monthly, and this is my January one. I honestly don't have that much going on in January. I'm pretty you know, I had a lot going on in December and November, but January it's very like laid back. But I just wrote down in marker what I was doing. I put people's names if I'm hanging out with them, and like I put different events that I have going on. So yeah, and then I cross out each day. So I have my little markers hanging here, and I got this also from Target as well. Another great thing to do is to write a to-do list. So I do to-do lists every single day, and I bought this here. I love it. It's a little chevron printed like pad thing with pink paper on it, and I think it's extremely adorable. And I got this from TJ Maxx, and it's pink paper with a little chevron, and it does have a magnet if you guys want to put this on like a refrigerator or something like that. I just keep it on my bedside table, and I write down stuff I have to do. So today is Tuesday, January 6th, and I have my 3 things. I'm pretty laid back today. I don't really have much to do. And it says film, video, study, and then my portfolio, which I have to do for one of my classes. And every time I do something, I just cross it out. So this is just a great daily thing to list what I need to do, and it helps me get everything done. Before I get into school stuff, I want to show you guys my last lifestyle item that I use. And these are just agendas, or just random like planners. So this one here is from TJ Maxx. Again, it's super adorable, and it says nothing is impossible. The word itself says I'm possible, which is an Audrey Hepburn quote. And then this one here is from Target, and it just has tons of like squigglies all over it. But pretty much it's just like a journal, and I don't journal on a daily basis, and I don't really journal at all. But what I do with these is I just write down different things that I have on my mind. So for example, this one I've been using. So for example, I have tons of video things that I need to say in this video. I kind of wrote tons of stuff. I wrote some outfit ideas on this page. I wrote some of my passwords for different websites on another page. These here are just really great to either journal in or just to write whatever is on your mind on these things. Now I'm going to move into the school things that I do to keep organized. So the first thing that I like to do is I like to make my school supplies somewhat interesting. Now I'm totally contradicting myself. If you guys watch my school supplies haul video in August, I bought like the blandest things, and I was like, yeah, I hate cute school supplies, and I don't know what happened to me, but I love cute school supplies. So like as you can see here, like one of my binders has like this really cool background to it. I printed this offline and I just put it in my binder cover, and this here is just a really colorful notebook from this is actually from Target. So I don't really have that interesting of a way of taking notes, but I do highlight stuff. So I guess if you guys can see here, I take notes and then I highlight important information, so like maybe definitions or important things that I should know. I don't really have anything special, but I do love spiral notebooks. They're my favorite. And then I usually have a binder with it. That's usually what I do for my classes. And so this binder here just has one of these folders, which I love to keep organized. They're the folders that have like 6 flaps in them. Like here's 2, here's like another 2. I usually keep about 3 classes or 4 classes in here, so it's just one big folder, which I love. And then I have some dividers, which you guys see dividers, and I'll just divide my units up or my sections up. This here I've seen in a lot of organization videos, and I actually use this as well. And this is a file folder or a subject organizer. Halfway through your marking period or halfway through your semester, your binders usually start to get really fat, and half of those notes you actually don't need, you know, at the moment. You might need them for like a final or something. So I just kind of store them in here just so my binders and my folders aren't all stuffed up. So I love buying these. I think they are really great ways to organize your notes. And the last things that I want to show you guys was, I don't know if you guys are obsessed with taking notes on your phone like me. Where it says notes, I usually just write notes in my phone. Here I have outfit ideas, so I usually will keep notes on my phone, or I'll do notifications on my phone, which is the reminders app, and it will help you remind you of stuff that you need to know. And for my computer, I want to show you one last thing that I do to keep organized, and this is, like I said, on the computer. So the first thing I always do is I usually keep my desktop pretty clean. And so on my desktop, I have a little folder here in the corner, and it just says screenshots on it. And so I keep all my stuff that I usually would screenshot on my computer in this little folder. And then I have this Google Docs thing, which I'm going to zoom up on in a second. Right here, I kind of have my stuff in 2 files. So here it says iMats and Twitter Q&A. For school, I would have it separated into my different subjects. Actually, for school, if you guys use Google Docs, that's on Google Docs. I don't like to bring flash drives with me everywhere, so Google Docs is kind of like a online flash drive in a way. So I go on Google Drive. It's called Google Drive. So if you go to google.com and you have your Google page open and you go to that little, like, there's like 9 dots little thing, square thing, click on that, press drive, and then you can kind of clump stuff together and make folders, and it makes it a lot easier in school when you have essays and stuff like that. And you can do Word on there, you can do PowerPoints on there, so you don't need to buy Word or PowerPoint if you don't want to. My flash drive, it's super easy, super quick, and I love doing that for school. So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this organization video. As you can tell, I'm a little bit of an organization freak. I might do an organization video for my room, but I really hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.